Hi, my name is Renee Sarton with 6 Counties. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Have a seat right there. What's your name?
Elizabeth Steffens.
Elizabeth. Okay. Great. It's getting chilly out there, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a good holiday?
It was fine.
Good.
I kind of got into it.
Your family got into it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, well, that kind of stinks.
It does.
So, let me just see here. Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth, what brings you in today?
Well, my friend was telling me about how you guys helped her here. And I've heard of 7 counties, but I haven't heard really anything good about them. So I decided, why not 6 counties?
I understand. Yeah, there's lots of people who kind of compare us. So I'm glad to see you today. Okay, so your friend referred you to us, and let me just tell you a little bit about us as far as in you coming here to see me. Our conversations will be confidential unless there's anything that you would be gonna hurt yourself or somebody else. But anything else that we talk about will be held in confidence. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to write down some information while we talk, okay? So your name then is, you're Elizabeth Stevenson? Steffens, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. And how old are you, Elizabeth?
I'm 19.
Okay. 19. Are you in school anywhere?
No, but I did get my GED.
Okay. Is that recent?
It is.
Okay. Good. Where did you go to get it? Like, did you do it, like, I know there's some online programs, or, like, some of the high schools do it. I see you have a Jeffersontown High School.
I dropped out of there.
You dropped out?
I did.
Okay.
I did my GED online.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's great. That's quite an accomplishment. Okay. So you dropped out? What made you drop out?
I had a son.
Okay.
I couldn't do my classes and have him. It was just too much.
That is understandable. Definitely understandable. How old is your son now?
He's 2 years old.
Okay. Okay. So, so what's going on in your life right now for you to come and see me?
Well, a couple things. Just been a little overwhelmed. I'm living somewhere, but I don't want to be living there anymore. That's one.
Okay. So where are you living?
Well, I'm living with my ex-boyfriend's parents. And my boyfriend and my son are living there too.
Okay. So you're living with your ex-boyfriend's parents.
He used to live there, but he got disowned.
You got disowned by the parents.
Yes, but they said I could still live there with my boyfriend.
With your current boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And so your son, is that the ex-boyfriend's parents that you're living with, his son? Or it's not?
It's a different boyfriend. My, ex-boyfriend's son. But he don't want nothing to do with Ethan.
Okay. Okay. So how's your relationship with the family that you're living with? How's that situation?
They're a bunch of slobs. But it's okay because they let me live there.
Okay. What do you mean by slobs?
Like a slob. Like they're messy and they don't clean. And all they eat is my food that I buy for my son.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay, is there anyone else that lives in the house?
What do you mean?
So there's the parents, so that would be a mom and a dad of the ex-boyfriend.
Yes, and their daughter,
Okay.
who is like 17, and her boyfriend often stays.
Okay. And then there's you and Ethan and your boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay. And so, okay. So that's That's where you live, and you're not happy with where you're living at.
I am not. I sleep on the couch.
Oh, okay. So you don't even have a room there? You just sleep on the couch?
Yes. The living room is our room.
Okay. Do you pay rent there?
I do. Me and
Okay.
my boyfriend pay $200 a month.
Okay. So, okay. So you said you're not happy with where you're living, so is one of your goals to find another place to live?
It is.
Okay.
I was living in a church.
You're living in a church?
I was. So this is a lot better. It's a lot warmer. And it's closer to my work.
Okay. Where do you work at?
I work at an Arby's.
Okay. Okay. Are you part-time or full-time?
Full-time.
Okay. And what shift do you work?
Any shift they give me.
Okay. So does it kind of rotate like...
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. And then who watches your son?
Well, sometimes the daughter of the people I live with, Melissa, she watches him sometimes, but she's so lazy, she doesn't even look after him. So sometimes my mom, who lives in Indiana, will come take my son and watch him for like a week.
Okay.
But she has a lot of health issues, so it's really hard for her to look after him.
Okay. And it sounds like it might be kind of difficult for you to be away from your son a week at a time.
It is. I miss him a lot, but it's better for him to be out of the house.
Okay. So do you feel that where you're living at is not a safe place?
They just have so many things laying out, you know, and like they're very messy. They don't really look out for him. And the mom, she smokes in the house, like near him, and I really don't like that.
Okay. Okay. So okay. So Elizabeth, what are your goals? What would you like to see in your future then? As far as so you'd like to, it sounds like you're saying that you'd like to get a different place to live.
I would.
Okay. Have you thought about career-wise what you would like to do?
Well, I was thinking it'd be really neat to be an engineer for NASA.
Okay, to be an engineer for NASA.
Yes.
Have you looked into what the qualifications are to be an engineer?
No, not really. Now I'm not even really sure what kind of engineer I would want to be because I know there's so many. So whatever NASA needs, I guess.
Okay. Okay. So a future goal would be to... So I'm just writing down some things that we're talking about it, then we can kind of prioritize and think about like what is most important to you and what steps you would need to take to accomplish your goals. Okay? So housing is one. To be an engineer, which that would, you said you just got your GED. Do you have any college credits?
Well, whenever I was in high school, I took this computer class and they said it would transfer for a college credit.
Okay, so you probably just have like one college credit. Okay. Have you thought about where you would like to go to school at?
Well, I've heard that if you go to JCTC, it's a lot cheaper. So I was thinking of taking as many classes as I can at JCTC, and then I would like to go to some university that college or that NASA would look highly.
Okay. Now, and as far as, so have you started any of the process of enrolling at JCTC?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Because we do work with referring some of our clients to an admissions specialist over at JCTC, and she can help you with make the process simpler as far as applying and help you out with applying for financial aid. Because have you applied for financial aid?
I have not.
Okay. So, because more than likely you would qualify for some sort of financial aid. And So let me just find her information here. Okay. So, yep, her name is Becca. And I'm just going to write down her phone number. And if you give her a call and let her know that you talked to me, and she's really a great resource that will help you get started. And then she can help you with picking out classes and finding what class you would need to take that would transfer. And also, there is another resource there at the college that she can connect you with somebody else, maybe help you figure out what sort of engineer you would like to be. So, yeah, but Becca is a great resource there. As far as your living arrangements, have you ever heard of Family Scholar House?
No.
So the Family Scholar House they're located towards downtown. Let's see, I have a flyer here about them. Yeah, so look right here. They give some academic advising, family support services, and they help with just some basic needs. But I know part of their program is that they'll help you like with schooling and maybe tutoring and things like that. But they also do have apartments there that you can live in. Now, I know you would have to go to their orientation and work with them. There are some qualifications that you would have to meet. But if you live there, it is based on your income. I believe it's 30% of your income. So that would be more affordable. So if you're paying $200 a month to sleep on a couch, then more than likely that would be somewhere around there. Would you be interested in taking some information about Family Scholar House?
I would.
Okay.
What kind of basic needs?
To be honest, I'm not sure what all basic needs it is that they help you with. Whether it's food. I know I've been over there to visit before, and they'll have like weekly, maybe like some study groups, or they'll have where they'll provide dinner for you and childcare while they have certain meetings. So but the phone number is right here for you to call about that.
Okay.
So what about childcare then for your son? Have you applied for 4Cs?
I've never heard of it. I've gone around looking at daycares, but all of them are out of my range.
Okay, right. Because it sounds like it is kind of a problem to find someone to watch your son and know that it's important to you to have a safe place to bring your son. So what 4Cs is if you qualify for it and if you qualify for it financially, then they would pay for childcare while you work. So there is an application process also, and let's see. Okay. Here is I'm going to write down the phone number and the address it's to the L&N building. And if you go to the L&N building, they'll point you in the right direction as far as what floor, but there is an application for that. And do you have health care?
No.
Okay. So really, whenever you go to the L&N building and you go in, there'll be like an intake, but you can find out if you would qualify for any other services, meaning they might be able to help you out with some food stamps and with medical coverage, so that way you can bring yourself and your child to the doctor.
Don't you gotta wait a long time there?
To be honest, yes, you probably will have a wait there. So I would not go on a day that you need to run in and then be at work in an hour. So I would go on an off day. But one day would be worth your time if you can find some. So what the 4Cs is that they would help you with paying for it, and then they also believe they might have a list of providers of places that accept 4Cs, different daycare places.
Okay.
So, okay. All right, so I know that we've talked about lots of different things, and I'm giving you lots of different resources, but how about I just kind of recap this, and then I can give you this information, and we can set up an appointment for maybe next week. And do you think that you would have a day off between now and next week to go and apply for these?
I might be able to work something out. Might not be next week because it's a little short notice with having somebody to catch my shift. But
Okay.
maybe the next one after that.
Okay, so if it would be better for you, then maybe we can set an appointment for 2 weeks, and that'll give you a little bit of time to check some things out. And because I don't want to just give you resources and for you to leave and not make sure that you're taken care of, but you know, whenever you come back, we can talk about it and see what else you need. Okay, but so let's see. So here's the information on the Family Scholar House and the information for the contact person at JCTC to help you with applying for school and applying for financial aid. And then the information for the L&N building. Okay?
Okay.
All right, do you have any other questions or any other concerns?
Can my boyfriend come to this?
You would have to talk to the Family Scholar House to find out if your boyfriend could live there with you or not. To be honest, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay? And how did you get here today?
I rode the TARC.
Okay, would you like a TARP pass in order to get home? Would that be helpful for you?
Can I have a couple?
Sure, you can have a couple. Okay. And then here's, let's go ahead. Would 2 weeks from today work for you then? About the same time?
I think so. But
Okay.
I'll give you a call if it doesn't.
Sure. Let me just write down my phone number right here. And I'll give that to you. So in the time I wrote down there too, and if that time doesn't work for you, then just give me a call and we'll reschedule.
Okay.
Okay? All right, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
All right, you take care. Oh, and here's your TARP passes.
Thanks.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.